What up, guys? And I told you. Do you see what happens when people take your kindness for weakness?
Yes, Michelle, that's exactly what has happened in the past, 30 minutes. But also, it's a letter that was brought, alongside the individual who's currently at Stilfontein Stilfontein police station, where he's currently being processed. So there is a letter that the gentleman, was carried with him, and of course, the letter, is written in Sesotho. And of course, as a Xhosa-speaking individual, I can't really articulate the contents of the letter effectively. So I've asked one of the community activists to really assist us in terms of reading it out as it is written, so that we don't miscommunicate anything. So I'm joined by two gentlemen, community activists themselves, Mr. Jonas Nagas, but also Mr. Levi. So I'm going to start, Michelle, with reading out the letter as it is written by someone who's very familiar with the language in which this letter is written in. So I'm going to ask him to read it out loud for Mr. Levi. If you can assist us, please take us through the letter as it is written.
Yes, good afternoon to the viewers. We received a letter from the person that just resurfaced now. I'm going to read it with Sesotho. It's written like this: Kgotsong batswadi re kopa sesepa se hlapang le se hlatswang le roll on re kopa re kgone go hlapa.
Wait a minute, Casper Nyovest. You skipped the name of the product in that letter, which says it's Omo washing powder. But also, I don't blame them for asking for roll-on and soap, because I'm sure the armpits, mahwafi, smell like the inside of a pick-it-up truck.
Le tomato sauce, le mayonnaise, le seshabo se fedile. Re kopa le tin fish, le beef le dinawa tsa khu. And then the second sentence, it kgotsong batswadi re kopa rice e nngwe yane e fedile, le di torch di fedile, ra kopa le tsone le paraffin fedile, re kopela bakuli ba sebedisang dipidisi tsa low blood, ra leboha, re kopa ho thuswa ka ho hulelwa batho bana ba kulang baya hampe. Yeah.
Thank you very much, sir, for your time. Thank you very much for reading that letter out loud. Michelle, I think from my very limited understanding of the Sesotho language, they are requesting some basic food items such as tomato sauce, cool beans, but also soaps for laundry, but also soap for them to bath themselves, but also saying that they need medication for those individuals who are suffering from sugar-related illnesses in summary, according to my own limited understanding of the language. Mr. Ngagase, surely this can't be really something that can be taken lightly in terms of the demands that the illegal miners underground are requesting from those who are on the surface. What's your reaction to these demands first? Let's start there.
No, thank you very much, Ziniko. Let me take this time and greet the viewers at home. We must understand one thing. We are not here for any luxury. We are here to assist people who need help. So that's why last time in my last interview, I said they are not demands here, they are requests. But we are not here to come and serve people with mayonnaise, with tomato sauce. We are not here for that. You see, per their request, for us is not something that we are going to entertain. Because what we did from the past 2 months, it was for the people to get some food so that they can regain their strength. From there, they must go on top of the rope and come out.
I mean, one person will say then, maybe the actions that have been taken on the surface where we are and how is yourself as leadership have been responding to their previous demands is something that might have pushed them to this extent where they're able to say, we want soaps, we want cool beans, we want to do laundry underground. And one of the other things that they are requesting is paraffin, which we know is banned. It was clearly banned by authorities in terms of having paraffin underground. So who must account for this?
This woman right here, this is what she said. Blame this one.
In terms of we are encouraging, and I can't comment on that. One thing that I know is that we want to save those lives.
No, for us it's very clear. For us it's very clear. We came here to assist people to save lives. The issue of this tomato sauce and mayonnaise, we're not going to entertain them. Whatever we are trying to do, we are trying to help people. You see, there's no problem. We'll give them a response. Other things are not possible for them to get. If ever they want mayonnaise and tomato sauce, there's plenty in surface. They must just resurface. From there, they will buy themselves for themselves. There are plenty of shops. But for now, we will not push that thing of tomato sauce and other stuff.
Did you hear and feel the anger in his voice? Now he's hurtful. Now he's fully awake from his slumber. What was he doing? What changed all of a sudden?
I mean, police have been saying people underground are not trapped. That's what police minister said. That's what the commissioner has been saying, that people are just there remaining. But with this letter now, one might think that indeed those people are enjoying life underground. Hence, they're making all these requests. They want to do laundry underground. These are the people supposed to be coming out.
That's why we are lamenting on this statement that was said by this letter. As leaders, we're not going to entertain that thing. But as for minister and commissioner, that people are not trapped, people don't want to come out. For that thing, we'll not entertain it, because at the end of the day, Zinico, whenever we throw the roof, it came up with a person. Even now, one person has just resurfaced. They are busy pulling another person out. Those who don't want to resurface is their own baby. If they want to remain there, they will remain there.
So what are you going to do now as leaders? Because you've got access to them in terms of communication. How are you going to express this anger that you are showing to us now and the viewers in terms of ensuring that you draw the line, but now we are not sure how they're going to respond or react to your condemnation? They might say, okay, cool, you don't want to give us what you want, you are remaining underground. How are you going to deal with that possibility?
No, you must understand one thing, Hodman. It's December time now. We have our responsibility. If they want to remain there, they want to stay there, they can stay there. We don't have a problem. But we are just extending our hand of help to them. Okay. If they want to remain underground, they will remain underground. But those who want to resurface, who wants our assistance, our help, we'll help them.
So what if those who want to resurface don't want to resurface? But that's the conversation will continue maybe towards the end of the day. Thank you, Puti, for your time and for your words and the information you're just giving us. But I think let's head back now to...
Two things about this video. Number one, I want to hear how the South African Human Rights Commission is going to respond to these demands, since they are the ones fighting on their behalf, because they're not criminals, they are victims. Number two, what changed? What happened? Was it because all those groceries you were giving away for free so that they can eat underground instead of taking those very same groceries and sharing and feeding the poverty-stricken community? Because, as you said, there are no jobs. So when he says it's December time, he means buying alcohol for this upcoming weekend, having to buy children's clothes for Christmas, firecrackers for New Year's Eve. Cannot be wasting money buying tomato sauce and mayonnaise. That's for 7 colors for Christmas. For a bunch of ungrateful people who would rather die underground than resurface and get deported back home. So, they're better off leaving those last action heroes down there, because we all know none of them will see 2025 alive.